Oestreich has been called a musician and writer of uncommon skill, a virtuoso of language, a teller of tales, a cultural critic, a man eager to show us where he's been and where he's heading. We are lucky to be a part of that journey here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce to you Joe Oestreich.
So as Marina said, I'm going to be reading tonight from Hitless Wonder, and it's about being in a rock band, and it's specifically about being in a rock band for 20 years, 25 years, and not being famous.
I've read the book and I was really interested in what, just to get to know Joe on like a more personal level, put a face with the speaker behind the words and stuff like that. Oh, of course, I mean, he's got great personality and he interacted well, he's an entertainer. You don't need to know that he plays bass or anything to see that. He's an entertainer when he gets behind the microphone. I would say to just follow your dream. He followed his, and he made it. He didn't make it big, but he followed his dream, and he made the big time where he was.
Yeah, I think it was really cool. I learned a lot from not only coming to this reading, but from reading his book. It's really cool to kind of hear the voice of the author in person, because you kind of get an idea of what it is in your head when you're reading something, and it just really, the way he spoke and his comedy really came through consistently, I felt, in the way he was speaking, and it was really cool. Yeah.
And does it give you any ideas for your future?
I'm totally influenced by Joe Oestreich, especially because he's a musician and I'm a musician, or I like to call myself a musician, and he has this passion for writing and real talent for it, and that's kind of the things that I kind of hang my hat on too, so it's really cool to see someone who's kind of made a life out of these things.
Like kind of cool to get an insider's perspective on what bands go through. I've been to concerts, and like when it was reading the passage about what it feels like to be standing on the stage, it's like, oh, well, I know what it's like to be in the crowd, but that's definitely a different perspective.